All right, everybody. There we go. I'm all set up. Believe it or not, I was just about to start, and then, for some reason, somehow, by magic, I got signed out. It's like, oh my god, are you kidding me? So, yes, it's been fun. I'm pretty sure Captain Jack is haunted. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Hi, Misha. Hi, Misha. And Isabel. And let's see, Joan. Hopefully, it's nice for everyone. Leaves are changing, says Mary, which is nice. Nana. Hi, Nana. Beth. Hello. Judy Quilt. Judy Quilt. Always good to have Judy Quilt here. Your enthusiasm is always appreciated. Jenny Owens. Good morning, Sue and the gang. Jean Kerr. Good morning, OML gang. Glad to be with you. All from sunny Smithtown. Leah, good morning. Angela, good morning from Southern Illinois. Chris Yost. Hi, Chris Yost. Good morning. Robin. Hi, Robin. Everybody's here. Well, a lot of people are here, which is always nice. The more, the merrier, I always say. So, let me tell you about my haunted embroidery machine because weird things were happening. Oh, Jude Master, good morning from Miley and me. Hi, Miley. Hi, Miley. Hello, Miley. Maureen, hello. Cindy, hello from beautiful Michigan. I can wave and you can probably see me. Well, I'm a little further than that, but anyways. So my work popped out of my hoop. Okay, so that was the first thing that happened. It's never happened before. Never, never. I never changed the settings or do anything. Um, it was weird, and then it would stop for no reason. It kept doing that. Um, Whole bunch of things like that. Just kind of like, what now? What now? So we had a chat. I don't know how well he's going to function today, but you know, you know. Arnett, hello. Good morning from Tyler, Texas. Yeah. Oh, Misha's loopy. Loopy Misha. That's okay. We still love you, Misha. So, I put together a bundle today for you guys. Susan Williams, hello. Jenny Owens, hello. Nom Nom. We haven't seen Nom Nom for a while. Nom Nom. I sharpened them too. Ha. So I put together this one of everything, two of everything. Um, Bonnie, hello. Um, Halloween stuff, keeping on the cupcake theme. Why? Because I can, and they're so darn cute. It's so darn cute. So I kind of like it. So we're going for that. Let me move my mouse so I don't accidentally hit it and make something go weird. So this is the main one is this. So this is where you can use a die is all I can say. If you have it, it fits perfectly. It's an envelope backing, you know, really nice. And this is the bat one. So I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I like the bat and the designs. I have a little trouble again with bobbin, so yeah. Then I decided, well, if you have one like this, you need one like this. So coasters too, a whole different thing. But you know, we make coasters now. There's two of them. Mr. Beetlejuice took off with one, the larger one. He kind of yoinked it and ran, and I just went, okay, that's fine. What more do we want? So 8 by 8, so that the other one is 8 by 8, so that the die cupcake will fit in. So this one is smaller. This is for the 5x7 hoop. And you could see on here, and I left it on purpose so I could show you guys. You see here, that's when the hoop popped off. And I'm always here and I pay attention, right? So the hoop popped off. So I thought, ooh, I can use my projector. Well, that was nearly impossible, for sure, nearly impossible. So I did the old-fashioned way with the needle up and down, and I got it pretty well. I was pretty happy with that. Okay, this is because it had moved, but yeah, you can recover from it. To me, you can get away with this. It just looks like icing sort of thing. So yeah, always try, I guess. It is the moral of the story. And you don't have to have fancy anything, because I'm telling you, needle down and moving it and then snapping it down just helped perfectly. And it was really good. So 2 of these, Franken cupcake, yes. Maybe I'll do that one next. Okay, the bats. Now this is a project in and of itself. I don't know if I can show you. Maybe I can if I do it like this. So what I've done with the bats is, this is the big bat, and if you want the FSL to be thicker than, like, or stiffer, just add some more water soluble stabilizer to it, and don't rinse it off as well, or put some on it. Anyways, it'll be stiff enough. But I thought this was a dangler, so I did have some bat paper clips, but it didn't really work out, which I'm kind of surprised at. But it didn't work out at all. So I took that all apart and I made this. Now it's kind of cute. I kind of like it. And it's dangly. And you could use, the other thing I thought of was metallic thread. That would look good. And then you can change the, it's so hard to show you because I want you to see it dangling, but yeah, it's kind of, yeah. If you used thread, you could make some, like the outside ones, longer and make it look really good. So this is a project, a really cute project. So see what you can come up with. This is where your creativity would come in handy. And if you don't have paper clips or don't want to use them, come up with something else. I actually thought of rickrack as well, but I didn't feel like digging for it. So, but isn't that cute? I think that's adorable. And there's a little hook on the top of them. You could make earrings. Yes, absolutely you could, for sure. These little guys are cute. Now they are a little bit different than mummy bat, we'll call her, because it has a filled in body, if you can see that, which is also really cute. But so yeah, this is our end of the month project, we could call it, if we wanted to. It's a project and it's loads of fun. So each of these fit into a 5x7 hoop, separate. And yes, you could make earrings easily. I lost most of my made decorations on a storm last year, so I need this kind of thing. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. A necklace would look great because you could put it on each side and it would lay flat. I guess it's a bit hard for you guys to see. That's better. You could lay it flat. So, oh, Joyce, good idea. Fishing line, so they would be free floating. Yes, very nice. Anything like that. I was thinking silver silver metallic thread, Kingstar metallic thread. I thought it would look really cute, but I wanted to try the paper clips too, so you could kind of get, possibilities. It'd be better if I had black ones, but like I said, I had bat paper clips, but they didn't uh, quite work out. It looked kind of funny and I wasn't happy. So this is going in my window. You could even put it outside. Isn't that cute? You could see them dangly a bit. Isn't that cute? So you guys can have fun with that. And of course, everything's on sale for you guys, really cheap. But that's not it. Look at this. This is a, oh, glow in the dark. Yes, even the glow in the dark thread. This is a quilt block. However, it's not just any quilt block. It goes with everything else, but let's see, the camera isn't really doing it justice, but what I was thinking of is you could put these together and make a quick table runner. You could make a tote bag. You could make a catch-all bag. This is one I have that I made years ago. So just design, sew together, square it up, and I have it clipped to my desk so I don't throw the thread all over the place. There's so many things you can do with it. You could use it for a background for something. If you look on the thumbnail, the image, I put them all together and the lines all match up and it actually looks really good. Really good. You could use just about anything, but yeah, cupcakes and stripes, I think it's beautiful, but just one block. This is an 8x8 one. I just thought it would be a whole lot of fun. Now I've done a purse, but because my boy over here was acting up, I didn't stitch it because it's kind of complicated. Isn't that beautiful? Ombre fabric behind it. So that's our mug rug bundle number 2. Again, on sale for this weekend only. So get shopping, people, because there's lots to do. So it's the bigger one, 2, 3 mug rugs, freestanding lace, and then a block that you can do just about anything with. So ideas, tote bag, make a whole bunch of them, line it up. Wouldn't that look great? Oh man, you could do even purple fabric with orange, and that lime green is coming out. I'm telling ya, I love that lime green. So, however many of these you can do. We've all made tote bags, and if you don't, there's lots of instructions around there. Or I could do them up. What else could we do? You know what? You could take this and you could put it on some cork and glue the edges down and then put your bat earrings and necklace on it. So you could stabby it. So, and that would look really good as well. So that design modified into a line would be awesome on a shirt. Yep, you could do it on a shirt. Just skip the outside and just stitch it. So just skip the outside lines. I was trying to make it so versatile so you guys could do just about anything with it. But yeah, get a piece of cork and glue this down with a glue gun. Don't burn yourself. And you could hang it up. You could do anything. So yeah, awesome on a shirt. I'm gonna agree with that. Make sure you use the right backing for it. But yeah, so hopefully I really can't wait to see what you guys do with the bats. I love my bats so much. I've had them hanging from the cameras. So, which is really cute. So, any ideas, whatever, just bring them out. Bring them out. So, okay, which one do you guys like best? I'm going to say it's probably the bats because it it's cool. It's different. It's cool. And you can make it however you want. I also thought of hanging this from the ceiling, getting a longer string at the top and hanging it from the ceiling. Wouldn't that be cool? Maybe in like the front hall or a light or something like that. I love it. I love it. So that's quite the Halloween bundle. A little bit of everything was the goal. And bats, Leah says batch. Spooky cupcakes on the front of a stripe of and stripy cupcakes on the arms. Now wouldn't that look amazing? Because you can use this design or the smaller one. Just skip all the outside stuff and do the applique and all the designs and skip the outside. And same with this one. So you can do spooky cupcakes easily on anything else. A family of FSL ghosts would be cute too. Well, that's kind of what I was gonna do. I love FSL, and I'm trying to, put together bundles that you guys really, really want. And hopefully this is one of them because I think these designs are all fantastic. I'm just so happy with them. Yeah, don't forget to click the thumbs up. And just to let you guys know, I'm going to be slightly more aggressive about selling my designs because I'm kind of at a pivot point. So if you guys see me post something in other groups, I don't really care if they kick me out. They probably will. But take a second to comment on it, and that'll keep it bumped up, and then other people can buy it. So if you see it, I'll be doing it after for this. And if you don't get this by Sunday night, the price is going to go up too. And I was just working on it, bonuses that are going to pop up on the website too. So, yeah, lots of things going on. So, which is cool. Freestanding FSL Christmas Village. Oh, I would love to do that. I would love to do that. OESD, I showed one of my kids that the other day and they were like, wow, mom. So, yeah, pretty darn cool if you ask me. Now, I said, don't click the mouse, and then I did. So, let's see if I can get to the machine and we'll get to the business of stitching. Can I get there? It worked before. So maybe if I hide this, hide. Yeah, there we go. All right, I managed it. You can see the machine now. So we're gonna make a small cupcake, and we spent a little bit of time talking. So if we can't quite make it, I don't even know if the machine's gonna work. So we'll see. We'll see. I wish I could fix them, but I'll have to make do until I can. What's in the bobbin? You know what? No idea. Let's have a looky. Thank you, Bobbin Police. Don't want any repeats of last week. Yeah, pretty good. It's almost full. Okay, so let me call it up. Oh, I did it already. Yay me. So this is a coaster, and it is satin stitch around the edge with a little decorative stitch that we all love for sure. So you do get the folded fabric and the regular coasters in 2 sizes, and there you go. Then it works. So Let's see. Let's do a circle. Are we going to stitch it, please? Okay. Be good, please. I don't know if it's going to, but... Oh yeah, I broke like 4 needles yesterday too, which is something that never happens either. So first step is the placement, so you know where you're putting everything. It's a pretty good view, other than this is a bit dark. And just the crappity crap, not top of the line batting. This is not the time to play batting chicken. So I'm gonna be careful. There we go. Stitch away, my pretty, stitch away. Seems to be a little smoother. I took it all apart and, you know, defluffed it, so perfect. So you can, oh, I forgot to do it together. Oh well. So I only did 2 circles instead of 3. Actually, there is 3, but I couldn't get it to work because of the hauntedness. So it doesn't, it's there. I checked it, you know, as I'm stitching it out, but it just didn't want to produce itself. So I'm going to go back one, which is fine. Now trimming, you can trim this out now, or you can wait until we put the backing part on, and then we can. Then we can. So I'm just using my leftover ombre, and this will be for the front and the back. There we go. And we're going to stitch that stitch all over again, and then I'm going to trim it down a little bit. Perfect. Aha! I love it. So far, so good. Was that you, Candace? Thank you. The bundle. Gotta love it. Bat bundle. Just gonna make it so it doesn't, just the way it's been going, you know, it might tuck under and stitch itself or something. You know. So now we're gonna do the cupcake, and for this one it's really nice because you can use fivers, jump squares. So first step, a placement. And then I get to pick my fabric. Just super handy like this. So this is not anything to do with the dye, just so you know. This is just regular old applique that we do. I think I want like something bright on the bottom. For sure. Or maybe not. Hold on. What do you guys think of this? Kind of goes with the gray. And then we'll do orange on the top. Maybe. What do you guys think? Or something with stripes even. I kind of like it. Purchase a bundle. Thank you very much. Oh, I didn't put up the link. Oh, I usually do. Thank you, Isabel. Can anyone pin it? If not, then I will. So I like this. It's spiders, spider webs, and boo. Because, you know, boo. So let's stitch it down, and then I'm going to pick out... I want to make sure the bats show up, right? So... I want to, oh, here's what I could do for the top. Same fabric, different color. I love doing that sometimes. And I need my, where are my num-nums? Where are my nom-noms? I buried them in all this Halloween goodness. There we go. So I'm not going to cut it right at the machine, but you get more funds from donations on the OML website versus YouTube's. Yes, YouTube, I have to wait a month to get it, and it never seems right. I'm sure it is, but it never seems right. Donations right now would be a lifesaver. Everything is really expensive, and I'm just about literally out of everything. Like, not food or whatever, but money for bills. So if I don't show up one Saturday, that's because I don't have internet. And that could very easily happen. Or I don't have a house. Nah, I'm trying to prevent that by, going all out. And I'm not kidding. Like, it's happened. It's not good. So, there we go. Glow in the dark top. Yeah, I don't have the fabric for that. I probably do. So these are just the lines in the cupcake. Easy peasy. So next week, as an add-on, I will have, I'm going to do purple. The zipper bag, because it'll be really cute. And I think with this cupcake, I like the back cupcake. Good to know, yes. Well, I'm gonna have to go all out on everything and be like, buy my stuff, man, because there won't be anything. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. If anyone has any ideas, I'm all for it. I just need a little bit more money. So, if you, like I say, the last couple of weeks, I understand everybody's broke, that's fine, but if you stitch a design and share it in another group, you might get a few people to order, and that'll help me out so much. So much. So, and it won't cost you anything to share. So if you guys could start doing that, I would deeply appreciate it, and then we can keep this going, because I really, really want to keep this going, because I love it. I can't imagine me working in an office with, people. I like being at home, and I want to stay here, so help me out, man. Help me out. Now, the other thing I wanted to know, my people, is, are you liking the bundles that I'm doing? Hopefully they're a good deal for you and you're happy with that. Hopefully. I'm trying to make it that way. Plus, fun. And a project here and there. I think that is, kind of called for too. Free, just throw it in. Throw it in. Alright, that is so cute. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Yep, you guys absolutely rock. So, we're going to do the outline for the top. And I am going to... Now, you could leave... I'm going to show you. You could leave this one plain. You don't have to put any of the decorations on it, and you would get a nice effect. I'm going to try that and see what we think of it. Now, if I was really clever, I could maybe line it up, but nah, too much work. We'll just try this. But if you don't want to put a bat or the dots or the decorations, you just leave it off. And I mean, the fabric looks amazing, so you could do it that way. I have my nom noms right here. Yes, love the bundles. All right, so I'm on the right track. And Halloween, I should do some fall stuff. Do you guys want some fall stuff? I haven't done any sunflowers for a long time, and sunflowers are my favorite. I used to always grow them in the front or the back, but I always had the monster ones, the mammoth ones, and I used to get them 7 feet tall, something 8, 10 feet tall. I loved them. And then around here, when you're done with them, the heads kind of bow down, you get probably 20 or 30 blue jays going to get the seeds, and it's just a lovely sight to see. But I tried doing them here, but Tweedledee and Tweedledum kind of ran over it all the time. I even put it at the back, and they still do it. Fall, please, yes. You guys feel free to set up a poll or anything like that. You can list what you guys want in a bundle, and then just let me go. We don't get fall here. Misha. I guess don't get fall. Fall is actually a nice season. I quite enjoy fall. Now, why is that? Because it's just crispy and there's no snow, and the weather is just, it's not too hot and it's not too cold. It's just right. And it's always, kind of fresh. So, would love some fall stuff. Finally made the live. All right, Tammy. Glad you're here. So I'm just changing my thread color. I'm going to try something different. You guys, we always got to, think outside of the box. And there we go. So I'm going to do a little bit of the dots because it's all in one, but I could skip ahead. We barely have fall. We could have a long fall. Oh, see, that's kind of cute. It'll look like candies, but you see what I mean? That the fabric can kind of take over for it. I really like it. I'm gonna rearrange my office too, by the way, and move everything around, because that always make me feel better for whatever reason. My dad lived in Florida, and I could never understand how they enjoyed Christmas and fall without changing leaves and snow. Yeah, well, we haven't had a white Christmas every time. That's changed a fair amount, right? So I like the plain. What do you guys think? With this kind of coaster, if you use badge fabric and put an eyelet on it, you can make bag tags or key fobs. Well, yes, I'm actually thinking, outside the box, but that could be projects to go, extra things to go in. Like, what I'm thinking is matching sets. Matching sets. Like this one is matching. It's bats and it's cupcakes. Hot and cool, Chris goes. We have 2 seasons, hot and cool. That's okay. In Canada, where I am, Ontario, you have to turn your furnace to heat and cold automatic, because it could be freezing out in Celsius, and then the next night it will be like 30, 35, which is really hot. So we've learned that, I barely ever open windows, also because my neighbors are buttheads, but that's okay. But yeah, it could change like that. And sometimes it stays. I've ridden my Harley end of November before, which is a real treat. Late summer. Oh. Well, it's nice, different places, different everything. I don't particularly care for the snow. I am not much of a winter person. It seems the older I get, I'm not very wintry. Oh, are you gonna stop? Yeah, you think? That was kind of nasty. Could tell by the sound of it that it wasn't forming stitches. So it went on a little bit longer than I thought, though. No, not even a big thread-a-pillar. Well, he's done so far so good. Hopefully I can keep this machine, I'm hoping. And Ragnar, I'd love to be able to keep Ragnar too. I don't use it a whole lot, but it's there, if that makes any sense. I like it. I like having a multi-needle, especially for doing something like freestanding lace. I find it very handy to have a multi-needle machine, especially if it has more than one color. So bookmarks, freestanding lace, the whole bit. So guys, help me. We'll kick in and get this moving so I can stay doing. I almost didn't make it, but StitchBot pulled me through, and that's why I'm still here, because the StitchBot made some money enough to keep me in the house and that sort of thing. But I don't have much to go on, so I need you guys to help me, or I mean, it'll happen fast. I'll just have to stop, I guess. I don't really know, but so anything you guys can do to help, if you could spread the word like once a week, even just on Saturdays, that would be very helpful. Just to get more people to buy the deals. I'm gonna skip this. This is just like the polka dot decorations. I skip you. I skip you. And I skip you bats too. And more polka dots. Now, we are on the last step, which is the back, right? The back. So, we are going to put the fabric face down underneath. And if you do trim it, this part gets a little bit easier. You could do the taping and everything, but this machine doesn't like it. He kind of yells at me whenever I do that. But you can see through to make sure you get it groovy. I don't know if you guys can see it. It looks like a shadow or something, but it should be. Yeah, see? Can you see it? No, my hand was in the way. Yes, you can see it. That's how I do it, and it just saves time and a sticky table. So, okay, face down and cut it out. We're going to do some trimming. I will probably go to my desk for this one because this is a big deal. And then we'll do the outside. I kind of like it plain. What do you guys think? I kind of like it. We have the worst neighbors. Oh, I beg to differ. Mine are just delightful. Everybody drinks and hits my fence and breaks it, and now the whole fence is falling down. And right now is not, let me repeat myself, not the time to try to get a new fence. Well, I'm trying to pay the mortgage, but yeah, they do. One lady hit the fence so hard that she took my shed out too, believe it or not. She hit it so hard she broke my shed. So yeah, they're just a life. And nobody tells me, oh, we hit your fence and it's broken over there. Oh, thanks a lot. And they're always loud at night, which is fine because I don't sleep anyways. I was up the entire night last night. How am I functioning? I don't know. Because it's Saturday, that's why. So, look how much better of a trim I get doing it properly. Isn't that nice? Always take your time, and no matter what, it works better this way. And looks better. No matter what I've tried, that they need to pay you for that too. Well, they're not gonna. They're not going to. The other funny thing is there's a part on the front of my house that it's right beside my driveway. So it looks like it's part of my property, but it's theirs. And the guy who owns both places just won't take care of them. So I ripped everything out and put bricks down because I don't want to do maintenance on it anymore. So yeah, bite me. Yes, loud, and it's been, this summer hasn't been too bad, but most of the time it's screaming people all the time because they drink and whatever. Okay, look at that. Beautiful. And the back, beautiful ombre. All right, let's go back to the machine and let's see. I just got to click my chat up so I can see all of it. There we go. It's awful. Yeah, the fence is awful. I worry about it every day before I let my puppies out. Because it breaks. If you break one part of it, strong is the weakest link, right? So we almost lost Gallifrey once, and that was the end of it because they back into the fence, and my little weenie boy almost got out. I'll send you pics of the fence, and you can tell you the story of the hot tub incident. Oh no. I was gonna get a hot tub, but not with my neighbors. They'd probably like use it or something. So in retribution for all of this, Beetlejuice doesn't say too much. He'll bay if there's something exciting, but Tank is my guardian protector, and he barks. He mostly only barks when there's someone directly at the fence, which is another thing they do. And then they scream at me because the dog barks. Okay, well, stay away from the fence. It's kind of like, bleh. But I'll have to fix it one day. It's gonna be a stupid amount of money, and I don't want to. So it is jerry-rigged and jerry-rigged and jerry-rigged all over. But the boys just love the yard. Both of them are rescue dogs, right? So they lay down outside for most of the day, quite enjoy it, and they come in to tell me it's dinner time, they've got food, but tell me it's dinner time and I should eat, and then we just kind of chill. Chill. You can press charges to this camera from public streets, but one of the guys who screamed at me at 4 a.m. and I'm a pretty quiet person. I put on my mom/military voice and screamed right back at him, and apparently nobody does that with him, judging by his reaction. I'm like, you leave my dog alone. So I haven't heard anything. He said, you should take care of your dogs. I'm like, what exactly more would you like me to do? I'm home all day, every day with them, which is really important to me. Beetlejuice cannot tolerate being alone. He's really bad. But yeah, that guy has a camera pointed at my house too. I'm like, well. Yeah, I'm liking the fabric. Now this one, like I said, is a little more simple, and sometimes that works too. I'm quite happy with it. So yay, fun neighbors. However, I still love my house. I love my workspace, and you guys can help me stay here, because otherwise, I don't know. Full covered wraparound porch and the back deck. Everyone has this, and flowers and decorations everywhere. They ask you to put stuff in your planter area because of the mowers who come through. Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't have a lawnmower right at the moment. So, you know. But the boys consider it an adventure, I guess. Well, that's what I'm saying anyways. It's an adventure. I'm gonna do the fancy part of this in purple, just to keep, this is perfect, isn't it? Whoa, I love it. Just to keep the colors, because I think that'll tie it all in and absolutely finish it. See, that went pretty quickly. 17 minutes to stitch it out. So you could whip off a few of these and be really quick about it. It's nice. Okay, so last step. You can skip it if you want, but I don't know why you would. It is awesome. Just a little design. It just adds something to it. Can you see how perfect this is here? I love it. I love it. I love it. There we go. There we are. So I'm going to ask again, guys, please help me. If you can't spend money, that's fine. Share, share, share. Share anything. Get other people to buy. And that'll really help. It's really important. Because I am going to, I don't have much of a choice. I am going to post in other groups, but you and I both know that they will kick me out, right? There's no such thing as downsizing here. A house that is, we call them old wartime houses, so 1.5 floors, tiny, is 3 times the mortgage of what I have here. So, because I thought of that, but there's no point. I get half the house and pay twice as much, and you can't rent. Oh my God, rent is $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. Look how pretty that is. You guys like that? Awesome. I'm really happy with how this one turned out. I think Beatrice will take it. She's been, she really liked the Halloween cupcakes. So she took the two that I made, the eyeball ones. She thought the eyeballs were cool. Happy music, ready? And by the way, water-soluble stabilizer. Oh, everybody can be surprised. I didn't change my bobbin thread. Why? I didn't remember. So cool. Yeah, I also don't want to buy and sell a house anymore because I've lived my whole life like that, being an army brat, that we moved around all the time, and I would like to keep my feet on the ground and stay right here. So far, I think this is almost the longest that I've lived in one place, but I want to keep it going because I like it. I like where I live too. I can't imagine going back to the city. It's filled with people. Rent in Ohio was $1,600 a month. Oh my. No. I just really want to stay here and, do this. I don't go out, I don't do anything, and that's fine. This house is my safe spot. I like it. Nobody's bugging me. I like that. So what I do with the water-soluble stabilizer is I trim it because you don't need all the extra. What you can do is maybe have a little container for the extras. This you could use maybe on a 4x4, but who stitches on a 4x4, right? Then you'd have something to use to stiffen up your bats. The baby bats are pretty good. The big bat, he needs to be a little stiffer so he stays straight. And I was also thinking with the paper clips, if you're really careful, you can put it through your screen and just kind of hang it like that, right? What's going on? I forget to change my bobbin thread. It's the back of it. Who knows, right? Actually, that looks really cute with the scallop. Perfect example of what you can do with a busy fabric. Yes, by omitting a few stitches. Think outside the embroidery box, because I think this looks just as nice as that. So, and the fabric matches, I always love that, and different colors, and the fabric is speaking for itself, right? My son pays $2,800 for one bed. Oh my goodness. $6,000 a month. Oh, I understand not being around people after working in several jobs, dealing with people. I prefer not to deal with all the drama now that I'm retired. Well, I was gonna retire, but I guess right now I'm focused on not being homeless. So retirement was also taken away, so I don't think I'll ever retire. But as long as I can stay in the house, but yeah, I don't do the people thing anymore. I can't tolerate how mean people are. Nobody's nice anymore, and it really bugs me because I'm a nice person. So yeah, think outside the box. I like it with all the fancy stuff, but I also really like it plain. Now remember, there's a bigger one, so you get it's 8x8. This one, bigger, looks really cute, for sure. We redid the kitchen and the bathroom. We painted it a beautiful color last summer, and it's ours. The neighbor wanted to buy it before we moved. Yeah, well, I loved my house when I bought it myself from Patches. I liked it. It's kind of broken down a little bit, but yeah, I need to do that. Could you show the quilt square again? I sure could. I actually really like the square. Now yours, you could see here, my my machine is not good, but we can pretend that it's glowing ice cream because, why not? I think there's a lot of things we can do with this quilt square. Like I said, look at the thumbnail, and you'll see I put a whole bunch together. So lots of stuff to do, guys. Lots of stuff. Makes the icing look sparkly. Yeah, that's what I figured. I didn't worry about it. There was nothing I could do. It's a bit thick, but that's okay. It makes them stand out. I think on, say, a black fabric, this would look amazing. It's really beautiful. I don't think the pictures do it justice because the orange looks yellow in the camera, but it's not. See, it still looks yellow, but it's not. It's a beautiful orange. So anyways, I hope you guys can make some bats because there's so many things we can do with the bats and have fun. And start a poll in the group and come up with some ideas. We kind of said fall, so maybe I can make a package for fall. That would be fun. So help out if you can. If you can't, then share. We need to keep me here doing this and having fun. Remember how much you missed your Saturdays? I need it. I need to stay here. So we can make it happen. All of us together, we can make it happen. I'll start, you guys follow. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys like these projects. I hope you guys like the bundles too. And have a ton of fun. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the fall or not fall, depending on where you live. We need you too, Sue. I know. It's just everybody's so used to what we're doing. I just really want to keep it, and I'm getting close to not. So I'm not panicking. I'm quite calm about it, but it's too close to the end. So let's do this, everyone. There's 14,000 people in the group. Imagine if you could, if 14,000 people shared the design. That would be huge. That would be all it takes. Done. So anyways, have a lovely weekend, people. Show me what you do with your projects, especially the bats. I'm going to put mine up in my window right above my desk, and show me, post it in the group, get other people in the group going on with this. And I'm going to work on Captain Jack. Maybe he's forgiven me by now. I don't know. But have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone. Slide, slide, slide. This is why I'm going to move my desk around.